during the last few weeks, helping him to focus on what must be done. "Too many people," Layla said, pushing hair out of her eyes as Marchant rejoined her. He noticed she was holding her mobile phone. He followed her gaze over towards the main start, where an army of 35,000 runners was now massing. Afterwards, he thought, the dead and the wounded would be laid out in St. James's, wrapped in shiny foil. "It'll be fine. A stroll in the park," Marchant said. "Just like you promised." He put a hand on her shoulder as he stretched one calf muscle, searching her large eyes. It was a hint of the exotic that had first attracted him. The dark, lustrous hair, her olive skin. "You're not nervous, are you?" he asked, trying to sound bullish. There was suddenly something distracted about her, an unsettling distance. She was usually so up front, eye to eye. "Not about the running," she said. "What then?" "Cheltenham picked up some chatter last night," she said quietly, looking around. "About the marathon." Marchant kept his hand on her shoulder, face close to hers, stretching the other calf. Layla nodded. "Now you tell me." "And you know I shouldn't," she said, pushing him away. "Paul's just called. Heard I was taking part." "Paul? What's he monitoring these days? Runners' World chat rooms? Come on, Daniel, you know I can't." Marchant had been out of MI6 for 2 months now, suspended on his case officer's full pay. Layla knew how angry he still felt about everything that had happened. His father's death, the rumours that wouldn't go away. She knew the toll it was taking on his health too, the late, solitary vigils at the pub. Marchant's youthful features were tiring around the eyes, a greyness starting to fleck his dirt-blonde hair. He was only 29, but sometimes in a certain light, Layla looked at him and thought she saw his father. "Remember not to go too fast at the beginning," she said, changing tack as they jogged over to join the crowded start. Layla still worked for MI6, although she often wondered why. The service was slowly killing them both. "That shouldn't be a problem." Marchant surveyed the sea of people around him more carefully now. "Remind me why we're doing this." "Because you love running. And because you love me." Layla brushed her lips against his cheek as a helicopter arced across the South London sky. "More than you should." She had never kissed him like that before. Earlier, she had woken him very differently, pulling him up through the languid hours of dawn with a passion that had almost frightened him. "Shouldn't we be saving our energy for the marathon?" he had whispered afterwards, the rising sun filtering through the blinds of her Canary Wharf apartment. His eyes ached at the thought of all that daylight. "My mother always told me to live each day as if it was the last." "My dad used to say something similar, only in Latin." She lay with her head on his chest, eyes open, stroking his stomach. A police siren faded somewhere near the Thames. "I'm so sorry about your father." "Me too." Later, he had found her in the kitchen, stirring a saucepan of porridge for them both, as she looked out of the window towards the O2 dome. There was an empty bottle of whiskey on the granite-top island next to a couple of stacked dishes from the previous night, and the remains of a big bowl of pasta. He pedalled the chrome bin and quietly slid the bottle in, his eyes on Layla. She was wearing knickers and an old London Marathon t-shirt with a slogan on the back, "Never again. Until the next time." The whiskey had been a mistake. He realized that now. The next time he would realize earlier. The pain behind his eyes was spreading. "What's this?" he asked, picking up a single sheet of paper from the island. She turned and then looked back out of the window. "You've never really been religious, have you?" she asked. "Hey, I was a Sufi once in my year off in India." "Who wasn't?" "Is this a Baha'i thing?" "It's not a thing. It's a prayer. My mother used to make me say it every morning before I went to school." Layla wasn't particularly religious either, but she had grown interested in her mother's Baha'i faith in recent months. Marchant's own knowledge of it was